Hey, what's up YouTube? It's AFOL. Man, we're going to do a top 5 video. Top 5 reasons I will not buy Lepin. If you guys don't know what Lepin is, Google it, but it's basically knockoff Lego. So here we go. Top 5 reasons I will not buy Lepin. Reason number 5, quality. Right? The quality, to be honest with you, I've never built Lepin. I've never touched Lepin, but I've seen some reviews. I've seen people talk about it. And I guarantee the quality is not the same as Lego. And more than that, combined with quality is also customer service, right? If you ever have any trouble with a Lego product or any other product made by a company, whether it's Hasbro, Mattel, whatever, I guarantee a customer service you can call, get it taken care of. And as much Lego as I've built and played with, I've never really had any trouble, right? Maybe they sent me the wrong piece. I called, they sent me the right piece. But what about with Lepin? I can almost imagine if you do have some kind of a quality problem, it's probably just an empty room in China somewhere with a bunch of phones laying on the floor. I guarantee you are not getting customer service, and I guarantee you're not getting the quality that you're paying for. The number 4 reason I do not buy Lepin is because they don't pay royalties to these companies that they're using. So if they're making superhero sets or Star Wars, whatever the case, the reason they can make it so cheap, they're not paying royalty to those companies. They're not paying for that license in order to use it. And you may think that, well, whatever, right? Disney can afford it. But there's a lot more that goes into just those giant companies, right? There's all the people, from the people who bring the meals, the caterers to the studios when they're shooting those movies, right? It affects the whole industry when companies do this and don't pay royalties when they copy things like that. Now, the number 3 reason I do not buy Lepin is because there's no resale value. Now, you may think, well, if you're a true collector, you're just going to buy and collect, right? You're not thinking about resale. But to be honest with you, whether you're just a diehard collector, you got to think about the future. Maybe you die or you just get so old you can't collect no more. You want your family to be able to sell what you've spent so much money on over the years and at least break even. I guarantee you are not going to even break even when you buy and invest a bunch into Lepin. I guarantee there is no resale value in Lepin. I've not even looked on eBay, but I guarantee nobody's selling Lepin, just like they're not selling Mega Blocks, for any value in the resale market. Now, the number 2 reason I do not buy or support Lepin is because they copy Lego. But not only Lego, they copy everybody and don't give them credit, right? There's been Lego ideas people submitted, but they didn't get approved. Lepin copied it. There's even other brick brands out there, like I think it's Oxford, that's like a South Korean. It's kind of a, well, it looks like Lego, knockoff Lego, but they actually have their own builds. They don't just copy Lego. They're a brick company. Now, that's a company I might buy some from one day. I just don't want to get mixed up with my Lego. But Lepin copies them too. I'll put a picture on the screen, right? So they're just out copying, stealing ideas from anybody. I'm not surprised they haven't copied some Mega Blocks even. I know Mega Blocks isn't Mega Blocks anymore. I can't remember what they go by. But I do not support companies or people or individuals who just straight up copy and don't give credit and then also profit off of that, right? The same way I do not buy bootleg movies from behind some black dark alley, right? I don't do that. I try not to support people or companies that I know are doing things that should be illegal if they're not illegal, right? So that's the number 2 reason I do not buy Lepin. The number 1 reason I do not buy Lepin is because overall it hurts the hobby, right? It hurts collectors of Lego, or like I mentioned, even other brick brands out there, because now there's this knockoff version. And I guarantee you, the more that Lepin gets out in the market, the more people who accidentally buy it on eBay or buy it just knowing it's cheap, but then want to get rid of it one day, and then they sell it in a garage sale as Lego to the average consumer who has doesn't know any difference. That is going to filter into the market, and it just hurts the market overall. And as a collector, and not only as a reseller, but as a collector, I do not, even though it might seem very enticing, like, oh, it's such a good deal, it's the same thing. Overall, it hurts the hobby as a whole, right? Just like with any other thing, like I mentioned movies earlier, or even if you collect video games, there's knockoff video games, knockoff bootleg art, whatever it is. If you take part in buying that and supporting it, you're hurting your hobby as a whole. So those are the top 5 reasons I do not support Lego. Now, I do know people who buy Lego. I mean, I don't know them personally, but I've seen YouTube videos where they do. And I'm not judging them, but I just would tell them to consider these 5 reasons I mentioned and think about that before you purchase Lepin. Now, like I said, I'm not just Lego loyal. I'm open to other brands like Oxford, whatever, as long as they're coming up with their own cool ideas when it comes to building techniques or whatever it may be. But I'd like to hear down below in the comment section, do you guys buy Lepin? What are your reasons for buying it if you do? Or are you with me? Do you not buy Lepin? Let me know down below. If you appreciate this video, hit the thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.